Hi guys, welcome back to this house of fashion on another episode on how to cut and sew. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut skirt and top. You can see the lovely skirt and top, the straight skirt, and the top also is the cut together with the sleeve and it's not too big. You can see how beautiful this is. This is going to be the main body, the ash color, the light ash. Then the blue is going to be the touch, the band at the sleeve. So the first thing I'll be cutting out here is the skirt. So since our skirt, the skirt is not that big, so I'll be using the wideness of the hip. The wideness of the hip here is 45 inches, so I'll be adding 7 inches to it to be on the safer side to make it 52. So is this 52 I'm going to cut out. Then I'm going to fold it into 4, leaving my zip allowance at the back. For this particular skirt, it doesn't have a slit at the back. It only has 2 slits at the 2 sides of the skirt. So after deducting the 52 inches out, I will now fold it into 4. Then start to take the necessary measurement. Here is after the cutting. Then the next thing now is to fold it into 4. This is into 2 first, then into 4. So let me fold it out for you to see. So here is the folding. Now you can see how it is. You can see this is my zip allowance at the back, and this is the front, and that is the back. So the next thing I will be doing here is to take the measurement. The first thing I will be taking here is the waist measurement of 36 inches, and here is it. This is 9 in 4 places. It's going to give us 36 inches. So I'll be adding seam allowance of 2 inches to it. That's my seam allowance. So after the seam allowance, I'll be taking my hip point, the hip point of 10 inches. No, I'm going to add a band to it. The band is going to be the blue, so the band of 2 inches will be added to this now. So that is 10 inches for the hip point. Then the hip is 45 inches, so that is so I'll be making use of 11.5 inches since I'm still going to add the same allowance to it. So the 11.5 in 4 places now is going to give us 46, and what we need is 45, so it's still okay. So I'll be making use of 1.5 inches for the seam allowance instead of 2 inches I use at the waistline. It's not constant, then the allowance we are using. Then I'll be connecting it together to the waist. Then from there, I'm going to slant it in to give me a nice shape to the full length of the skirt. You can see the way I'm doing it. You can see. So after this now, I can now cut it out. So we're done with the cutting now. The next thing to take is the length of the skirt, taking 2 inches for the back, for the band up, don't forget. So the length of my skirt here is going to be 45, but I'm adding 2 inches to it to make it 47 inches. So after that, I can now cut it out. You can see it now. So after the cutting, we are done with the skirt. The next thing to cut here now is the top. So to cut out the top, I'm using this as well. So I'll be cutting out the length of my top, then fold it into 4. So this is after folding it into 4 with the length of the top. Here I'm using 27 inches. The back is longer than the front, don't forget. So the back is going to be 26 inches. No, 27 inches that I deducted out is with the same allowance. So the back is going to be 26 inches, while the front is going to be 23 inches. So 3 inches difference. So now the length of my sleeve now is going to be 22 inches, and that's what I've taken there. So the next thing I'll be taking here is the shoulder slant. I'll be making the shoulder slant of 1 inch So let me take my shoulder slant at this area. 1 inch shoulder slant. This is not constant. It depends on the inches of shoulder slant you want to use. You can use ½ inch. You can use 1 inch. So from here, I'll be cutting it slightly down to the 1 inch. You can see there I'm cutting it. So after this now, the next thing I'll be taking here is the armhole measurement. The armhole measurement here, I'll be making use of 10.5 inches of the armhole. You can see this is my 10.5 inches. Then after that, I'm going to take the bust measurement of 42 inches. The bust measurement of 42 inches, that means that is 10.5 inches in 4 places to give us 42 inches. And this is my 10.5 inches. This is the point. Then I'll be adding 2.5 inches to it because it's not fitted. So I want to be on the safer side, 2.5 inches. So from that 2.5 inches now, I'll come to this area and take my radius of the ankle, which is going to differ from the armhole measurement. So I'm using 7.5 inches here. 7.5 inches is with the same allowance, don't forget. So from that 7.5 inches, I'm going to take it up to the 10 inch. You can see the way it's slanted from that 10.5 inches to 7.5 inches. Then is that same 10.5 is that same bust measurement with the same allowance that I'm going to use at the full length of the top. So it's just going to be a straight line down to the full length of the top, like that. So you can see the way I'm doing it. Then I can now cut it out. So I'm done with the cutting now. You can see it. You can see the cuttings. So the next thing here is to take out the neckline. The cutting of the neckline. Here I'll make use of wideness of the neckline to be 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches for the wideness of the neckline. Then the deepness is going to be 1.5 inches for the deepness for both back and front first. Then I can now cut it. Like this. So after that, I'll now open it to dip the front neckline a bit. So I'm just going down with 1 inch. Then I'll cut it out. So you can see now. So the next thing here is to load the front to be different from the back with the way we said. So I'm going to use 2 inches. But when I see that is not that different, I'm going to lower it again. So you can see it now. So I can see that the distance is not that much. So I want to lower it with 1 inch, with an ½ inch again, just an ½ inch, so that it will be obvious that is longer than the back is longer than the front. So that's what I'm doing. I want to lower it with ½ inch again. So you can see now, this is the top. We are done with the top. So the next thing to cut out now is to cut the band at the ankle side, and this is at the elbow side. look for please, at the elbow side. So, and that is what I'm going to use. So to cut it out now, the wideness we use was on 7.5 inches. Then at the mouth of the sleeve here, I'm going to use 7 inches. All the inches, are the measurement is with the same allowance, so I cannot cut it out now. I'm done with the cutting of the band. You can see it's doubled. It's for both sleeves. So at the side of the top here, it has a plain navy blue as well at the slit side of the top, like that. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to show it to you. So let me go and join all this and show it to you. This is for the straight bias at the center of the top. I'm not using bias here because the bias I got does not match the color of the fabric that I use at the elbow. So that's why I decided to cut out 1.5 inches. Then I place it at the center. Then I'm trying to fold it to bias wideness, just to give me that particular design at the front. So you can see the way I'm doing it. So if you get the exact color with the sleeve, with the one you use at the elbow, it will be okay, but the navy blue I got was not matched. That's why I decided to cut out my straight cut, then place it at the center. You can see the way I'm placing it. You can see it now. So this is how I did the center. Welcome back. Yeah, the finished work so far. This is the sleeve. You can see the band at the sleeve, and this is the straight bias that I use at the front. That straight cut that I told you about. This is the other sleeve, and it has a slit at the back. So I'm going to put my button here, so you can see how beautiful this is now. And don't forget to cut together with the sleeve. And this is the band of the skirt. The band has the color of the touch, as in the plain the navy blue, and this is the slits at the skirt. You can see how beautiful the skirt is and top. If you're watching me for the first time, what are you waiting for? Just make sure you subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.